You know, if you drive around Pennsylvania, I don't know if other states have the blue markers, historical blue markers that mark interesting places or whatever. And you know, there's one. My brother lived up near Scranton, and there was the world's largest sinkhole in Archibald. And there's a big blue historic marker next to that, as if we're supposed to be overwhelmed by that. People go visit it, though. And I'm from Columbia, Pennsylvania, and that was the capital of the United States, reportedly, for one day. This is a blue marker. Would that Columbia, Pennsylvania would have been the capital of the United States. Anyone been there? It's a beautiful place. It'd be a great capital. But there's a blue marker. Well, in Nazareth, there's not a blue marker. But there is a beautiful marker of an event that is not minuscule in history, but an event that changed all of history, all of eternity. And in Nazareth, in the basement of the Church of the Annunciation, there is an altar. And on the altar it says, "And the Word became flesh and dwelled among us." Hic in Latin. Here. That is the marker, the place of the Annunciation that has been held since the beginning of time. We hear this gospel, and we might think that's kind of a fairy tale story. And then you go there, and it says, "And the Word became flesh and dwelled among us here." This is no fairy tale. God entered into the world, as it says, here. What an awesome marker. What an awesome knowledge for us that the story that we hear about the annunciation of the angel to Mary, that she was about to conceive and bear the Son of God, is real. But brothers and sisters, the Word became flesh and dwells among us here, on this altar. We don't just celebrate a historical event. That historical event is brought to us now, here, at this altar. And we receive his life here, in this altar. Brothers and sisters, this is the mystery of our God that we celebrate. Not that it happened and it's over, but that it happened and that it happens through you and through me. That's how much he loves us. He doesn't just love us to proclaim himself. He loves us so that we can receive all the glory that he has. What a great faith we have. The Word became flesh and it dwells among us. In Nazareth, the Word became flesh and it dwells among us, here and now. Praise be Jesus Christ, King of the universe, now and forever. Please stand.